Hello, welcome to my reverse smoky eye makeup tutorial. Let's go ahead and show you how I did it. So I already have my base on, foundation, eyebrows, and a little bit of mascara. So anyway, first step is priming the eyes. I'm using Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC. It looks like this. And normally I just use my fingers, but since I already have mascara on, I'm going in with a little eyeshadow brush, like a flat brush. And I'm just going to paint that all across the eye, all the way up to the eyebrow. And I really like using an eyeshadow base that has color like this because it really knocks out any pigmentation on your eye and creates a blank canvas, and it also cleans up your eyebrow. And you can already see the difference. I think this one's a lot brighter than this eye. What I'm going to do next is take a really neutral color and set it a little bit. I'm just going to take Soft Peach. It's an Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow. It's just like a super nudie shade, and I'm just going to set everything. Now I'm going to take a transition shade. This is called Saddle by MAC. And I like using a transition shade because it makes all of the other colors that I put on just blend seamlessly when I do that. So I'm taking a fluffy brush and I'm just dabbing it in there. And all I'm doing is placing that in the crease of my eye. I can't wear shirts like this. It's uncomfortable. Since I have a lot of lid space and I'm only going to use one transition shade, I really try to put most of the pigment really close to my eyeball, hugging my eyeball. And then once that pigment is placed, that's when I kind of just windshield wiper the rest all the way up to the eyebrow, and it'll give a nice gradient effect. So what I'm going to do now is go back to my soft ochre, and I mean I could use my finger, but it just, again, because I have mascara on, I'm just going to use the brush. So take just a smidge, and we're just going to tap this where we're going to want to put the glitter. So just right below the crease. Now I went above, which don't do that. But if you do, it's not a big deal. You can always fix it. So just place that there, and now I'm going to take, this is called Plead Guilty. It's a soft serve eyeshadow. It's basically like a creamy gold eyeshadow. So any creamy kind of color will work, or just a gold eyeshadow. I'm going to do this first just because I have it, and then I'm going to top it off with another gold eyeshadow. Cool! So I'm going to mix two shades. I'm going to mix Metallic and Bellini. This one's a champagne-y kind of color, and that's a super yellow gold. So I'm going to take a little dab of Metallic, which is the gold, and then tap into Bellini just to mix the two colors. And then I'm just going to place that on top of what I just did. Now I'm going to go back to that brush I used in my crease, and there's no additional product on there. So all I'm going to do now is just blend a little bit. Alright, so now we're going to start the bottom liner portion. And then I'm going to take a dense small brush. So I have two here. This is the 215 by MAC. It's a really dense little short brush. I think this is really good for packing color on. And then this one is a no-brand, no-name thing I got when I went to makeup school, and it's the only one that they gave me out of 20 that I actually kept. But either one of these types of brushes would work. I am going to do this one. What you're doing here is you are blending the eyeliner, and you just go back and forth. I actually like to close my eyes when I do this because my eyes are super sensitive. But you close your eye and you just run this little brush left to right on the lower lash line, and it will start to pull the eyeliner out of the waterline and create this nice smoky effect on the bottom. So I'm adding more. And smoke it out. So if you close your eyes too hard like I did, you're going to get black transferred on the upper inner corner. You can cover it, don't freak out. Alright, so now that the bottom is pretty smoked out, I'm just going to take whatever is on this little brush already, and I'm going to start kind of creating the wing, because we want to create a wing, just taking a hair off right here. We want to create a wing, like a bottom wing. Okay, it looks pretty good. I'm kind of shocked because this fan is blowing in my eyes and it's making them water a lot. But I need it on because it's hot in here. Ugh. Okay, so now I'm going to take the same brush and I'm just going to dip like the little tips of the bristles into black, which is called Noir from ABH. And I have to use a little mirror for this. We're going to put it really nice and close to the lash line. And we're just tapping it in place. That's going to help not only darken the liner on the bottom, but set it in place so it doesn't fade and so it doesn't run everywhere. I think I should put my hair back. And then to fix like the darkness that I transferred on the top of my lid, I'm going to take the Soft Serve shadow, the creamy one, and I'm going to use my pinky finger to cover it up. It covered pretty well, but I'm going to take my pinky and dip into the color Metallic, which is that gold. And I got just a little bit, and I'm going to use that to cover even more. And it's kind of nice because now it's adding a really bright highlight to the inner half of the eye. And now I'm going to pop on some eyelashes. I'm going to be using these guys here. They're called Stargazer, and they're by Cosmic Beauty. These are Cosmic Lashes, and I actually have a discount code for these. It is down below, but it's also right here on your screen. Just enter that code when you go to check out on this website, and you can save a percentage off of your lashes. And I really like these because it is a clear lash band. It's not like those black lash bands that are super thick and really hard to wear. These ones are pretty comfortable. And the glue I'm using is by Kiss. I decided to just speed up through this part because it's so simple. It's just applying mascara, a little bit of bronzer, and then blending it all out. So since the eyes are gold, I did want to do a little bit more of a highlight. I have a liquid like illuminator underneath my like setting powder, but I think I want a little more, so I'm going in with my Mary Luminizer by The Balm. I love this highlighter because it's a soft gold and it's really fine. I'm just going to take just a little bit, put that there, a little under my brow bone, and a little bit, well, under my arch, and then on the top of my arch. And I'm going to tap that on the inner corner for a little bit of pop. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my lips. So for my lips, I'm going to take Stone Lip Liner from MAC, and then I'm going to take Myth Lipstick from MAC, it's just like a really light pale nude, and then I'm going to top it off with Literally by Kylie Cosmetics, Literally Gloss. So for blush, I want something really soft and neutral, so I'm going in with Ray Beam by MAC. It's a mineralized skin, not a skin finish, it's a mineralized formula, but I really love this one because it's a really fine, fine powder. Like, it's not really grainy like a lot of their mineral powders are. And I'm taking a MAC 137 brush to apply. I don't want a whole lot because I feel like I have the bronzer and the highlight and then the eyes and the lashes, like it's just a lot. So I'm just doing this to give myself a little bit of color, like a little bit of pink on the cheeks because everything's so like brown, I feel. And then whatever's left over, I just kind of sweep it everywhere. Let's get these out of my hair. Alright, that does it. That is the tutorial. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you in another one soon. Bye-bye.